welcome to Frantic and Wobbles. I'm Frantic.
And I'm Wobbles.
And we badly read the silliest fanfiction the internet has to offer. And today we are joined by Triv.
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
You didn't explain why we changed our tagline.
No, fuck
Even
that.
though we planned to do it that way.
Fuck it.
Alright, fine.
New tagline right there. Welcome to Frantic and Wobbles. Fuck it.
The true tagline.
The true tagline.
Well, you have the same mentality reading fan fiction as the people that wrote it had when they were writing it.
Yeah, pretty
Fuck
much.
It. All right. So today we are continuing with chapters 41 and 42 of My Immortal. We are getting so close to the end.
Oh my god. I think we're going to finish it out in the next 2 weeks.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Like, I'm tingling with anticipation.
Ooh. Good tingles?
It tingles. I got the tingles. I'm so excited. I do bad movies. I'm so excited to see bad fan fiction.
It's going to be great.
It's pretty bad.
Hey,
It's pretty bad.
I got no issues with bad.
So, let's begin. Chapter 41.
Let's begin.
That's my favorite chapter.
Author's note. To everyone who keeps flaming this, get a life. Bet you probably don't know who Gerard Way is, and you're probably all preps and posers.
Even though she's told us like a million times who Gerard Way is.
Right?
Like, he's been in the story from the beginning. I think he appears in the story more often than some of the canon characters.
Well, it's important that you remind people of these things so they don't forget, because people's memories right nowadays are so bad, even in 2006, 2007, so.
Right? Anyway, someone hacked into my account in November and they put up my last chapter, and now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating while I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month, so I won't be back until about 2 weeks.
Wait, what movie is she talking about? Is it one of the Harry Potter movies?
I guess it's one of the Harry Potter movies.
Would it have been one of the last ones?
I guess.
Must have been. When did the last Harry Potter? I feel like the last Harry Potter movie came out. Oh, I don't even know. 2012 maybe? No.
I suppose so.
I don't
Do you feel like that she's flexing though with all the details she's given? She's like, I'm gonna be on vacation for 2 weeks, and I won't have time to deal with you sons of bitches.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I loved it. Like, not a single chapter has gone by where she didn't insult us at least a little bit.
Yeah.
In an author's note before the chapter started.
Right?
And if she finishes out the whole story with an insulting author's note at the beginning of every single chapter,
right?
It's gonna make me so happy.
Right?
Just every single it'll be perfect.
It'll be
feel so
amazing.
complete. It'll be great.
I know, right?
Well, it's a sign of a great auteur right there is, those things that set her apart from every other fan fiction author out there. I mean, generally speaking, that is the thing that you can expect from her stuff.
That and the word fangs a lot.
OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way, LOL. He should play Draco.
Oh my god.
If you flame, I'll slit my wrists.
Oh my god.
Wow, she's
back in.
Is she super obsessed with that? Because she seems super obsessed with that.
Yes. And she likes to use it as like a threat. It's like I feel like we're in some sort of like abusive relationship with her.
It really is.
It's emotionally abusive.
Or, threatening to cut one's wrists while being in an abusive relationship was a keystone of like great romances in the early 2000s.
It's really
That's true. Yeah. Especially for like people her age who I'm assuming she's in high school. Maybe she's younger. I don't even know.
I have no idea.
It's really hard to tell.
I have no idea.
Her level of literacy would say younger, but
she was 8.
Who knows? I don't know very many 8-year-olds who are into Gerard Way though.
Right? True.
That's a very like her music taste is very high school.
Yeah. All right. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around and was wearing the same outfit I had when I performed with Black Tear. I looked around confusedly. It was the Norse's office.
The Norse's
Norse,
Norse.
like Norse gods.
Oh.
Like Norse.
So she was in there with Thor or Loki, or I mean, I wouldn't mind spending time with either one of those two, but you know,
Right?
that's me.
But it looked different. On the walls was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he's more old than Panic at the Disco and MCR.
Oh my god. Sweet, are we in the past right now?
Apparently, I think we are.
We must be in the past. Oh no.
Oh my god. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes.
Since when are the Beatles gothic?
Well, black eyeliner and black clothes are definitely the sign that someone is hardcore Satanist, right there. You know, I mean,
Right?
Definitely.
Oh my god.
On it said 1980. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again.
Back into. Does she think it's 1980?
Yeah.
She realizes that 1980. No, she's like 20 years late.
Yeah.
well, if she's
Okay.
had Tim inside of her the entire time, then I'd say she's probably late for something.
Oh no. No, she's in Tim. I don't know what Tim is doing, but she's the one in Tim. Apparently she does have nuts after all.
Hey, you know what?
Okay, that
You're
was
talking
bad.
supernatural stories. Anything is possible. I mean, yeah.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
I mean, there was sparkly vampires in that era, so if that's possible, I'm thinking pretty much anything is possible.
I'm so glad that the vampires in this story don't sparkle.
Oh, thank
Oh my
God.
God.
I know.
That would be the worst.
Uh,
All right. Suddenly, Satan. This is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
for photo reference.
And not future reference.
Photo reference.
Not
Photo
Futurama.
reference.
I also love that she's now clarifying that Voldemort is Satan when, like, she's been calling him Satan for like 3 chapters now.
Yeah. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants.
Okay, now I'm just imagining him dressed as Michael Jackson in fishnets.
But does he have the one sparkly glove?
He has to.
He
Oh,
must.
yes.
He has to. It's mandatory.
I would agree with that.
He looked so sexa, I almost had an orgy.
Having an orgy all by yourself, that's got to be a lonely prospect.
All by herself.
All by herself, she's gonna have a whole orgy.
I'm a little impressed that she would be able to do that, though.
Oh,
Not many
5
people can
fingers.
pull off the lone
Lone
orgy.
I remember hearing once that an orgy was actually like originally was 5 people in a room with their shoes off, like way back in Roman times. I could be wrong on
Oh.
that, but so as long as she's got
I feel
5
like-
feet and you know, or 5 sets of feet and isn't wearing shoes, I mean, in theory, I'm drawing off of trivia from like I remember from like 20 years ago, so I could be misremembering too. So
All right, we should get.
Yeah. OMFG, Anobi, are you okay? He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay for your information. I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead?
I hate her use of adjectives / adverbs.
how do you do something gothically? I am honestly curious about that.
Right?
Right?
We were also wondering how you do things sexily, like
Hmm.
jump into a car sexily.
Like, how do you do that?
Right?
I suppose you more
Right.
kind of slide in, or like, you know, make sure your butt is showing, you know, thong up and everything, given the era.
Right? Do like the what movie was that where they like jump in the window? Dukes of Hazzard, yeah, Dukes of Hazzard style.
There
Yeah,
Well, he slides in more than anything else, so.
true. I wanted to call it Daisy Dukes, and I was like, no, those are shorts. All right, we should get back to the story.
All right. Am I dead? Because I remembered I had jumped in front of the bullet from James's gun, and I remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snape.
Oh my god, that's right.
I guessed that when I had slit my wrists, I had went back in time instead of dying. I know I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the time machine.
Or the time machine. There's so many time travel options in this universe.
Well, you got to keep your options open, especially, everybody does things a little differently. It's important to have your options open. If you want to go back in time, you can slit your wrist. If you want to go forward in time, you can do a time tuner.
Or just find Marty McFly, who's apparently in this universe.
Oh, hey. Well, isn't he in every universe? I mean, I don't know. That's what I
guess.
always thought.
But it's just him. I don't think she ever mentioned Doc.
Doc Brown, no.
No.
No, it's just Marty.
Just Marty. No, it's not even Marty. It's Morty. It's just Morty.
Well, you'll notice it's a very subtle cameo to other things that she likes. How else would you know that was a Back to the Future reference?
Given her writing style, I think we would never know.
All right. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face.
Smoke came all over his face.
Yep.
That was suggestively written.
I would say.
You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on, now let's go see how Harry's dad is doing. How does he know it's Harry's dad?
Right? Also, she keeps changing. She changed their names, but she's not consistent in using the name she picked for them.
Yeah.
So it's really confusing when she swaps between whatever she was calling Harry's dad, James, whatever she was calling James, and now she's calling him James again. And then vampire / Harry hasn't been Harry this whole time, but suddenly he's Harry again.
Yeah.
With no explanation.
Yep.
So there's some continuity errors is what you're saying. Just some very slight ones.
Yeah, it's just a couple of little, it's those little things. Little details.
Well, again, an auteur always makes sure that they have those things that make them stand out from everybody else. And, this must be one of those things.
That must be her calling card.
Yeah, there you go.
Is inconsistencies. Constant.
It wouldn't be a My Immortal chapter without the whole thing being inconsistent.
Without it just being the worst. Know that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was because I was from the future. What the fuck? James almost shot Lucius. I said, indignant. Oh, I think it's supposed indignantly, but she wrote indiggoally.
Spell it?
INDIGOALLY. Indigoally.
So she wants it to be purple, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Apparently.
I knew that James had been possessed, but I didn't want him to know that I knew. Yeah, I know
I still want to know how, time travel makes her immune to death.
I don't know. It's magic.
All right, just keep going.
I know he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress. Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I know that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan.
Seductively.
Sudden E.
Sudden E. There's a sudden E.
I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy.
Oh my god.
He had bleached blonde hair
Is
with
it
black
Gerard Way?
streaks. I don't know yet.
She's gonna at least say that he looks just like Gerard Way.
Something. He had, with black streaks up to his ears, he was wearing a gothic black eyeliner and a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s.
Oh my god.
Black Congress shoes and black baggy pants. He walked in.
She's really committed to calling them Congress shoes. This is the 3rd time she's called them Congress shoes.
He walked in all sexily, like Gerard Way in the video for...
See? I knew she was going to say Gerard Way!
For I Don't You Like I Did Yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face, like in the video. Hey, he said...
Did he have a face tattoo?
I think so. He
Isn't a black
got a tear tat?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna ask. Isn't when you have a teardrop tattoo? Isn't that when you've killed somebody?
Yeah.
So I actually read something interesting that that was a rumor started by people who have those tattoos to make them sound more manly, because the actual reason is really that they were somebody's prison bitch.
Oh,
my
God.
god.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's true or not, but like I think of that every time I see somebody with a teardrop tattoo.
Oh my god.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, right?
Hey, he said all quietly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I did not know him.
Angly?
Angrily.
Okay, you said angly.
I meant angrily.
So you're saying he was being obtuse?
I think he was being acute.
This is Hedwig.
What?
They named him Hedwig.
They named
What?
him Hedwig?
Hedwig.
Oh,
That's
God.
Harry's owl!
Nope, that's Hedwig.
Or is this just wait, but I was gonna say, is this Hedwig like personified? But Hedwig was a chick, so
Well, this is Hedwig,
okay.
said Voldemort. He used to be in Black Tier too, but he had to drop out because he broke his arm. Hey, Hedwig, I said
What?
seductively, even though I was not trying to be.
Oh my god.
LOL. Hi, Anobi, he answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature.
What? What does that even mean?
I think she means care of magical creatures as in the class. Because she called it that once before, too.
Yeah, we made the cosmetology joke that
Yeah,
it's
that's
cosmetology
right.
for magical creatures. He was humming Welcome to the Black Parade under his breath. I know I said it's not 80s, but pretend it is, okay?
It's not even the 80s. This is the 60s.
Oh my God.
Bye. Bye, I said, all sexily.
Did she spell it B-I?
No.
She spelled it the right way, and then she didn't make some sort of comment about how hot bi guys are?
No.
Oh, I'm so
Aw,
proud
man.
of her.
She did it!
She managed to say the word bi without talking about how hot bi guys are. I'm so proud of her.
Well, her
That
tastes
was
are
Hedwig.
changing and she's maturing as she writes this. So, you know, your tastes move on from one thing to another, right?
Right.
Apparently bi guys are no longer so sexy that she has to write about them every time she says the word bi.
Right?
Well, so if someone says goodbye, does that mean that she has to, you know, talk sexily about things then too? Or
She has.
She has in the past.
She has in the past.
That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails.
What? Did she just what? What?
What?
Is Voldemort dated some dude named Hedwig? Is that what she just said?
I think so.
Hedwig, the character she just created,
Yes.
used to date Voldemort.
Wow,
Okay.
the plot thickens.
All right.
OMFG, I can get you two back together. I said fingering something.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Do you think she was still in the middle of an orgasm or orgy at that point, or?
Right? What the fuck?
I guess this is where the orgy comes into play. Oh my god. So she was fingering something she didn't know.
Oh God, how do you sleep finger something?
I don't know.
So she said fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket.
Oh, got it.
Okay, there we go. You didn't finish the sentence.
No, I didn't because it took me by surprise.
You know, I actually prefer it the way that we have said it to this point, just because it does leave it open to interpretation.
Right?
A black cute is what we aim for video iPod that I could take videos with.
Wait, hang on. You're gonna have to say that again. I have no idea what you just described.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused too.
Okay, so here's the thing. I
Yes.
used to be a fan of this band.
Okay.
So I know that she's referencing this band.
Okay.
So the iPod is black
Mhm.
and has cute is what we aim for on it.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Cute is what we aim for is a band.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
That makes more sense.
You're welcome from the resident emo kid.
So cute is what we aim for is part of the description of the object.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just
Okay.
grateful that we actually have a good, solid interpreter amongst us.
All right. Okay. You can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys. Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him. Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche. He shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro. Snape agreed. But no, I know he was lying because it had been his fault James almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. My plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die. And okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out. I said, and I started to film with the iPod.
Wait. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
So there was a lot of activity that just happened that was very confusing, and I
Yes,
need
it
to
was.
piece through it.
Okay, I'll scroll back up.
Okay, so Hedwig was gonna go to class,
Yes.
but she said, "No, you don't have to go to class. This is more important.
Yes.
You guys are gonna start making out, and I'm gonna film it."
Yes.
And that's like her whole plan. There's no like, let's work out your differences. Let's like figure out why did you guys break up? What, what was the problem here? Is
Nope.
this something we can fix? No, just start making out and I'm going to film it.
Yep.
Well, back in the 80s,
right.
that was how you solved problems like that. You put aside all emotional attachments and you just start, making out with whoever's around.
The past was so simple. You meet somebody and then you get married and then you
Exactly.
live happily ever after. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no like relationship that has to be like formed. It just happens.
Exactly.
Magic.
Well, that end, she wanted to go in a different route, because there are so many stories that have that deep emotional bullshit going on. She wanted to keep things straight and to the point and subvert expectations.
Yeah, Also, very confusing. Surprise. Also, how does everybody have like a camera on them? Because there's a lot of like she also has some sort of like weird obsession with like people filming when they're making out or like getting
Doing
busy.
Doing it.
Doing it. There's always somebody there with a camera for some reason.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
All right. Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as they started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Whoa.
So
Wow.
sexily.
In the middle of the
Why
Great
are we
Hall.
getting naked?
Because there's a camera out and therefore things are going to happen and she's going to film it because that's how the story goes.
That's not just a camera that's out, it's also his dick.
Both of them. I feel like if I were one of these people, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to just start making out with my ex. Like, why is nobody protesting? Also, are the rest of the people still there? Are they just hanging around and watching?
Yep.
Why?
I'm about to get right on into this.
Oh, God.
And that's what
All right.
Snape said. Or that's what Voldemort said.
Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god, Voldemort, Voldemort, screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's.
What?
Just gonna gently touch.
And suddenly, everything stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my god.
And that's the end of the chapter.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm on pins and needles. What will happen next?
Let's find out.
Oh god.
Can we?
Chapter 42, The
Yay.
Black Parade.
The Black Parade. It's another title chapter.
Another title chapter, and
Yay.
Dylan's not a guest.
I know, it's the first time we've had a title chapter and our guest was not Dylan.
All right, author's note. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon, and I can't wait. I think,
Oh, so the books are still being released.
yeah, I
Oh.
think that Snape will be the same person as Voldemort because they are both half-bloods, so that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry.
Okay,
And
so
then-
this is after book 6 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So book 7 is about to come out.
And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he's really a Horcrux. OMG, I hope Draco and Harry get together. That would be so sexy, won't it?
I love how obsessed with bi guys she is, but like nobody's gay. Nobody's ever gay.
Mhm.
They're only bi.
Yeah.
But you know what's
Only
funny? You
5.
think about some of the revelations that J.K. Rowling has come out with in the past couple of years, like things that kind of add to the lore of the Potterverse. Some of
Mhm.
this stuff could be things that she could come out with.
That's true. I love that running joke where people are like, according to J.K. Rowling, you were gay all along.
Gotta say, my
If they-
personal favorite are the ones that she's come out with are the fact that what was it, 18th century wizards they just kind of shat wherever they wanted, and then they
Oh,
just kind of
yeah.
magic it away.
I love that. I love that she just like comes out like some of this stuff. I'm like, did somebody ask you this question or did you just offer this information?
I'm thinking she just I like to think that she just offered it just because it's more fun.
It's just something she was thinking about one day and was like, here's another piece to add to your canon.
Exactly. It has absolutely nothing to do in the greater scheme of the Harry Potter universe, but just in case you were curious, McGonagall, she wore a G-string under and only a G-string underneath her robes the entire time Harry was in school.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
That would
I
be
don't
gross.
I will never think of Maggie Smith the same way again.
think.
I love Maggie Smith though.
Oh, she's awesome.
She is great.
All right. If they don't, then JKR is homophobic. Homophobic.
Is she afraid of pigs?
I was just gonna ask, is she not a big fan of bacon, or what's the deal?
Apparently not.
I think that's got to be it.
Just ham though.
Ham.
Just ham. Bacon's okay. Sausage is okay. It's just ham.
Oh,
All right.
there you go.
Thanks for the help with facts, Medusa. You rock.
Medusa.
We have a new friend has
Who's
entered the
Medusa?
chat.
Yay!
A new friend has entered the chat.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready. I'm still tingly.
So
All right.
tingly.
I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snape, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more
Cruelly?
young than he did in the future. Well, yeah, it's called the past. You look younger. Okay.
I don't know about you, but I age in reverse.
Oh, so you got
He had
what is it,
taken
Benjamin Button disease or
Benjamin
something?
Button.
Yep, I'm Benjamin Button. It was me the whole time.
It was you all along.
secretly Wobbles.
He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. What the hell is this anyway? He cackled meanly. I hope he didn't find out that I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony, you jerk, said Satan. Yeah, seriously, she was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said deviantly.
Apparently, she almost succeeded if they were about to, like,
Fuck.
yeah.
Well, casual
Be quiet.
relationships.
You know.
Be quiet,
Friends
you
with benefits.
Satanists. Be quiet, you Satanists. Dumbledore cockled.
Cockled! She said it again. I love it. Cockle, cockle, cockle.
As long as it's not a cuck.
Oh my god. If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Azkaban. That will teach you to copulate in the Great Hall. He used the
Oh my
word
god.
right.
But what's the rule posted?
Oh, I know, right?
Right. But it was I'm very proud of her for using a 3-syllable word properly.
Well, she spelled it wrong.
Aw, she was so close.
What is the old thing? An attempt was made. At least she tried.
An attempt was made. How did she spell it?
Copolate.
Copulate.
Copulate.
That's how
She
you
was so
spelled it in the
close.
80s.
Yeah, right.
Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly changing. Dumbledore didn't notice.
Something strong.
You fucking... Yeah, something strong. You fucking
Something.
poser. I muttoned. I bet you have never heard of Good Charlotte, James said. I know you want the iPod...
Read properly.
I
Now, is that your
can't.
visceral reaction to Good Charlotte? I have to ask.
No, I actually quite enjoy Good Charlotte.
She just makes that noise when she can't read.
When I can't
No.
read, I have such a hard time.
That's
All right,
okay.
James said, "No, I knew what the iPod was changing into Morty McFly's time machine.
That was almost a spit take.
Oh, man.
So close to a spit take.
I almost spit water all over my computer. Oh my god.
Shut up, Jones. Draco's dad shouted, "Yeah, shut up," Snake said preppily.
Draco,
No, you
we know
shut
who
up.
Draco's dad is. It's Lush.
Luscious.
What is his actual name? She said it wrong so many times I've forgotten.
Lucius?
Lucius, there we go.
It's starting to take its toll. It's starting to take its toll on you. Pull back now before it's too late.
I know.
Right? I'm going to be reading the Harry Potter books like a few years in the future, and I'm going to be like, what the fuck is this? Everybody's names are wrong.
Where's
No,
the goddamn time machine?
Where is the goddamn time machine? All right. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. I've had enough of you Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore spuriously. Suddenly, I grabbed an iPod from him. Everyone,
iPod.
jump in before it's too late. I jumped into it, but only one other person jumped in. It was Satan. You dunderheads!
Wait.
Screamed Dumbledore.
Wait a second. I've got the dumbest image in my head
Yes.
of everybody jumping, like it's an iPod, right?
Yeah.
And she said it changed, but it's still an iPod apparently that they're jumping into.
Yeah.
You remember Blue's Clues?
Yeah. Blue
Yeah.
Skadoo, we can do.
Yeah. Imagine them all doing a little dance and then jumping into
Oh my god. All right. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin common room with Satan. He was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with. Oh, I was wearing, not he.
I bet you he's got fabulous legs.
Fabulous.
I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets and a sexy black MCR corset and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them.
Nothing she's
edgy.
wearing is leather.
My earrings were black Satanist sins, but signs. It's supposed to be signs.
But she said sins.
And she said sins. And my raven black hair was all around me to my mid back.
So wait, nothing she's wearing is leather.
Nothing she's wearing is leather.
Is she a vegan?
Also, well, no, she's
normally in leather.
normally in leather, including her pajamas are
Oh,
usually
God.
leather,
Boy, the chafing on that would be terrible.
right? Her usually, if she's like says that she's wearing a thong, it's usually a leather thong. Her fishnets are always leather fishnets.
How would you even do leather fishnets? Like, logistically speaking, and I know that that doesn't mean anything, but goddamn.
Right? We had a conversation about that in like the second episode or something.
Yeah.
Where we were like trying to figure out how you would even wear them without them just falling apart.
True.
Because leather doesn't work that way.
Not really. Not really. But I suppose in a world where a DeLorean can turn into an iPod, you know, in theory,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of suspend your disbelief.
She's also wearing pink.
Yep.
And didn't she like try to murder somebody for trying to assume that she would ever like touch the color pink?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe it's a matter of percentages, like as long as it's not like more than 15% of her actual outfit.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll give her that. But it was flowers. Somebody tried to give her a pink flower.
There you go. That would probably be that would be a no-no, I'm sure.
All right. All right. I'll take it.
All right. Hey, cool. Where is this? He asked in an emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was also a time machine, I told him. Cool. What's an eye patch? He whispered.
An eye patch.
It's something you use to listen to music, I yacked. Did she vomit while saying that? I'm confused.
You know, like you do when you can't talk.
Yeah. OMFG, cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt? He asked.
For dirt?
Yeah.
Fuck?
Dirt.
Dirt.
Dirt. It's a 4-letter word for dirt.
I guess sand, I said confusedly. Yeah, I was trying to make sure you were still the same person. He said he triumphantly giggled.
What? How does
What?
that prove she's the same person?
I don't know.
Wow.
How is this a test of anything?
Oh my god.
It sounds like he's trying to complete a crossword puzzle.
That's him trying to be clever, apparently.
Apparently.
I don't know what's happening.
All right, suddenly some of my friends walked in. OMG, you're fucking alive, said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket with baggy pants and a gothic black Fum First to Last t-shirt.
From first to last?
So From First to Last
Oh,
is
from first to last.
is like an emo band.
Okay, because it was fum.
Yeah.
Fum threw me off.
Again, translator comes in handy. Thank you so much for making sure we understand the nuances of this.
Right?
I'm telling you, I would early aughts emo kid.
You're still an emo kid.
I am
like,
an emo
come
kid.
on now.
You're looking at a band
Right.
geek, so I appreciate anything I can get.
I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch.
No!
Said
It's
Willow.
back.
Willow's back.
Oh no!
She was wearing a black leather corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and
Oh
red
my
stripes
God.
on it.
Wait, did she come back? Wait, okay.
Yeah.
So when she was fighting, oh god, I can't talk now. When she was fighting with her friend,
Yeah.
she not only killed Willow.
Yep. And had people fuck her corpse.
Yep.
Oh,
and
wow.
then, like something else happened. Like, yeah, she was like dead and like decimated. Like she destroyed her.
Oh, dude.
And then she came back to life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, she did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. She brought Willow back to life after murdering her.
Yeah, because they made up.
Yeah. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick.
So
Ooh.
clown.
Hey,
Everybody wearing makeup in this story always looks like a clown.
yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, they
Well,
look
as long
fucking
as they're
stupid.
consistent.
Yeah, true.
Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo. With his red hair, he was wearing a black
No,
panic.
he dyed his hair. Remember? Ron no longer has red hair.
Well, he
it's
has
now
red hair
black
now.
with blue streaks.
Well, it's red now.
Okay.
He was wearing a black P ATD shirt. It's supposed to be an exclamation point.
I love that her punctuation isn't even correct. Oh, I love it.
And baggy black pants. Hey, who's that, Ebony? Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentatrom on it. With lace at the bottom and red leather pants with black
One of the
lace.
lesser known, what are those called? Transformers.
Oh, God.
Pentatron.
He's the emo transformer.
Oh, God.
I don't know how this is emo, but in my head, it's he turns into a moped.
But a very goth-esque, sexily driven moped.
Yeah, apparently.
Pentatrom.
The moped.
Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. Are you okay, Satan? We asked, concerned. OMFG, you're from the future. What if you don't like me anymore? 'Cause we're from different times, he asked. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him.
Hang on. Wait, I'm so confused. Who's she? Okay, so who's she talking to?
Satan? Voldemort?
The present day Satan or the old Satan?
Old Satan. Old Satan came to the future with her.
And she's just now concerned that they won't like each other because they're from different
No,
times?
she's not concerned. He is. He just found
Ah.
out she's from the future, and now he's upset that what if she doesn't like him anymore because they're from different times?
But she liked him in the past.
Yeah, but he didn't know she was from the future.
Why would that make it? But But she was God.
We all have those dark little secrets, I guess.
I don't like her time traveling. I don't like this.
Typical
Okay.
male. You know what? He tries to keep her from time traveling because she'll come back different. I mean, classic story. Am I right?
Apparently. She's gonna fall out of that pensieve wrong one day.
There you go.
Okay, he said reassuredly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find out some things. I gave Diablo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black striped tights, and red Converse shoes.
Oh, she said Converse.
She did it.
She did it.
Wow.
She was wearing lots of black eyeliner.
Lots.
Oh my fucking god, where is Draco? How did Snape get back here? I thought he was in Azerbaijan.
What?
What is
That's a real place.
I know.
Exactly.
but what?
Hold on, let me.
It was
Google
like it was like in the news or something for some reason.
It's a country.
Oh, it's a country. There we go.
It's
Oh,
an actual country.
Nice.
Azerbaijan is? Wow.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
It's a former Soviet republic. Fun facts with
Fun
Franny.
Fun facts with Franny. But yeah, I don't think he's actually in Azerbaijan. I think he's in Azkaban.
More than
He was
likely.
supposed to be in
Damn spell
Azkaban,
check.
not Azerbaijan.
That she's never once spelled Azkaban correctly, even when she learned the difference between
But Azkaban isn't that
and St.
hard of a
Mungo's.
place. Like it's not like an everyday word, but once you get it once, it should be pretty easy to get it again.
Right? Well, it took her a long time to even learn that it was different than St. Mungo's.
Oh, for God's
So-
sake. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She was sending people to St. Mungo's when they were supposed to be going to jail for
damn.
a long time.
Ebony, I was so worried about you, but I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back because that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student. Travolry said reassuredly.
Leave Brittany alone.
That bitch, she said. She also freed Hagrid and Lupin, I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany
Wait, did
because
she
she was
call
a
him
fucking prep.
Wait, what? Did she actually call them Hagrid and Lupin?
Hagrid and Lupin.
That's
She was so
close.
She was so close.
Uh,
I'm glad that she mentioned Hagrid again.
yes, they are on the loose at this school. Dumbledore is back, and Cornelia is on his way to help everyone.
Cornelia.
Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their con man room.
What?
Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snape?
Isn't jail kind of a con man room?
I hate your pun. I hate it. I like genuinely hate it.
I just got that, and that is awesome.
Azkaban is the con man room.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. OMG, that's terrible, I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone, I have something impotent to say.
All right, she needs help of the portents teacher.
The portent.
So would you say she's a little flaccid?
A little bit. She needs help. She needs help from the portents teacher to tell her whether it's important
or not
important.
I have something impotent to do. Everyone stay. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara, everyone cried. I ran
Who's Tara?
I don't know! Who is Tara?
I don't know.
I ran sexily down the stairs into the Great Hall.
Okay, when she says I'm running sexily, I'm imagining, in those like anime openings where like the girl with the giant boobs is like It's like running somewhere in slow motion.
And her boobs are like smacking her in the face.
She's got black eyes.
Yeah. And like she's doing something dumb with her arms.
That's how you run sexily.
And her boobs are just like flopping around in like different directions from each other. That's what I'm picturing when she says she's running sexily.
Oh my god. While the portraits around me stared at me scaredly, there was hardly anyone else in the
They're paintings. They're not afraid of her.
There was hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it and a blue jeans skirt Abercrombie.
Okay, she has no room to call anybody else. She's no room to say that anybody else is dressing slutty.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
not allowed to say that somebody else is dressing slutty and like get down on them for it. It's not allowed.
Do you think that low key she wanted Hot Topic to like sponsor this if it ever became big? The way she describes all the clothing of everybody,
Right?
That's pretty much what it is.
She wanted a clothing sponsorship, partnership.
I want all these clothes made. I want them done exactly to my specifications. I want leather fishnets, but leather fishnets won't work. We don't care. That's what we want.
Make it happen.
She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps, Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, is she saying pentagram as in like not a cross
Yeah.
between them?
Yeah.
It's a pentagram between them?
Yes.
I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
You fucking bitch, I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will like totally kill you, she laughed.
I love the little head swiggle you did. You said that.
Crucius, I shouted, selectively pontificating my black wand, and she started screaming because she was being tortured. I laughed
my
sadistically.
God.
Wow. Well, she used
did she use
pontifically correctly, right?
I think so.
Did she spell it right?
Yeah, I think so.
She did it.
I'm so proud of her.
Yay!
You're po proud.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
You're po proud.
I'm tearing up over here, guys. I might need a minute.
Such an emotional moment when she finally got a word right.
No, help me, please! Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lupin had used to make the video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it.
Oh my God.
Then I continued to roll down, round down. Okay, the stairs with the camera. Then I reached the Great Hall. I saw Vampire Potter. OMG, Vampira! I yielded.
Vampire.
We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky hair. Around them were eyeliner and eyeshadow, and he was wearing a black leather Jackson, leather pants, a Panic at the Disco concert t-shirt, and his black Congress shoes.
Oh my, they're Congress shoes again.
He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever.
Oh my God.
Did you hear their song, The River? It rocks. I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. I know, but I'm a vampire, lol. When I woke up, I was back in 1980. So anyway, I brought Voldemort from when he was young with me.
Oh my God.
Where's Draco? I asked spuriously. She learned the word but doesn't know how to use it.
Oh my God. Also, I love that she had to just like retell us everything that just happened. But she like didn't give any she didn't like elaborate on anything, but she also didn't give cliff notes. It's just like she just retold it exactly as it happened.
Yep.
Well, at least she's consistent.
All right.
Draco? You mean that fucking poser who betrayed you? Vampire snarkled.
Snarkled? How do you snarkle?
I don't know.
Hey, Draco's Vampire's ex too, okay?
That's true.
Remember, they were dating for like a hot minute.
Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. I know, but we have to find him, I said, smarty. I'll do it.
Smarty. I said smarty.
I'll do it, Den, Harry said angstily. Okay, I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dork mark appeared.
What?
The dork mark.
The dork mark appeared.
So is that just like a set of glasses, some kind of goofy ass teeth, and like freckles or something?
Right,
It's gotta be.
Or maybe like a wedgie?
I was thinking of one of those, like, you know, those glasses that have the fake nose and mustache on them.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I was thinking of.
All right. Oh my fucking Satan, Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate. Okay, Vampire said, disapparating. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall. And that's
Sadly.
the end of the chapter.
Oh,
I ran
again,
into the Great
cliffhanger.
Hall.
What the hell's gonna happen next? I must know.
What time period are we gonna be in?
How is this gonna
name
work?
is she gonna get right? Who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Will she use pontificate again in a form that actually works?
Right?
know.
Or some other large word. Who
Yes.
knows?
Will the paintings continue to be scared of her?
We'll find out next time on Frantic and Wobbles.
We might.
Woo!
Thank you for joining us, Triv.
It was my absolute pleasure. It was so much fun.
And as always, we're sorry.